All right, people, welcome back to the Kaiba Show. And this week, we have the conclusion of the Halloween franchise with Halloween Ends. So let's get it.
Welcome to the Kaiba Show.
All right, people, let's get straight into it. I don't want to talk about directors, actors. You already know it's some of the people from the first two in this new trilogy. Premise: Michael Myers is trying to kill Jamie Lee Curtis's character, Laurie Strode again. Yada yada yada. Let's get straight into it, people, because I'm glad this movie was called Halloween Ends, man. Just off rip, this movie was trash. Like hot garbage. Hot garbage. You guys know I like to do spoiler free reviews, but I'm gonna give you guys a warning right now. There's some stuff I can't just skip. I gotta talk about it. So if you don't want to hear nothing, I'm not gonna give away like, oh, this happened, but I will give away plot details, like story-wise details. So I'm not gonna give you a play-by-play of what happened, like, oh, this person did this, they did that, to ruin the movie for you that way. But I'm gonna give away like some plot details. So this is a warning. If you don't want to hear nothing, stop right now. Spoiler alert. But I cannot just talk about this movie and not talk about the stuff that pissed me off. So let's get straight into it. This movie was trash. I'm glad it's called Halloween Ends because, yes, stop the madness right now. First off, one of the main characters in this movie is a 21-year-old man that in the opening scene of the movie, he basically ends up accidentally killing a kid. I'm not going to tell you what happens, but he was babysitting a kid and the kid accidentally dies. So now he has like the scarlet letter in the town, right? So this kid goes to the gas station, I believe it was. And he goes in there, he comes out, and there's a group of seniors in the marching band. I'm not saying kids in the marching band are not tough. And I guess they wanted to get away from the football jock and his boys, or the basketball player and his boys. And they decided to have a group of kids, 2 guys, 2 females to be exact, that are in the marching band to bully this. When he killed the kid, I forget how old the kid was, but himself, his character was 21. The movie takes place like 3-4 years later. So now he's like 24, 25, whatever. Hopefully my math is not wrong. But he's like 24. So I'm supposed to believe for the rest of the movie, he's going to get continually get bullied by seniors in high school, and he's 24. I don't care if he's the nerdiest of the nerd. There's no way I'm going to let seniors in high school punk me every time they see me outside. No way. And I'm not saying that teenagers don't do that in real life where they terrorize adults and do stupid stuff and knock adults out and fight. But it was like the way they went about it. I just felt like that part of the story, him getting bullied, would have made more sense if he did this at 21. It would have made more sense like if his high school friends, the people that he went to high school with, ridiculed him and ostracized him in the town. And, they're all adults. And like, I don't know, they see him out and about, and the people he went to high school with terrorize him. It would have made more sense to see 24-year-olds bullying him when they see him out and about at the bars and stuff like that, versus him walking out in the street. And every time these senior kids are driving by, they get out their car and mess with him. It just didn't make any sense. It's like, dude, you're a grown man. Use your grown man muscles to like toss these kids around. So that was one stupid thing with the movie. That just didn't make any sense to me. Then I gotta talk about this. Because I really, really didn't like this. So there's a scene where with the new main character, Michael grabs him, right? And you think he's about to kill him. He's choking the mess out of this kid. The kid who killed the little kid in the opening scene. Michael's like staring into his eyes. They do like a flashback of everything that happened to this kid. And I can't remember if they show a little bit of like flashback of Michael too, but they definitely show like flashbacks of what's been happening to this kid. And I don't know if in this scene, it's kind of like a transferring of evilness, but like after he chokes him and he lets him go, Now the kid slowly starts to become evil. So basically throughout most of the movie, when they finally start doing kills, he's like Michael Myers mini-me. Like he's like his new protege. Like he comes back to Michael's lair and they're like buddies almost like, yo, I need you to do this. Like, show me how to do this. It was weird. It was crazy. Like, I just wasn't prepared for that. It's like, yo, if this is going to be the last movie, you called it Halloween Ends, I don't want no new protege. I want Michael to be killing people. I don't want to see him doing most of the killing. Like he's doing 80% of the killing. And then the rest of the killings in the movie, the other 20% is from Michael. No, I want, this is the last, if this is going to close, this is going to be the conclusion of this new trilogy. I want to see Michael the whole time. I don't want to see him. It's almost like he transferred some of his evil into this kid. And now this kid is slowly mimicking Michael, standing by the bushes, staring off. Like, you know how Michael was doing his thing in the first original movie? This kid was doing that. So it's like he slowly, and Jamie Lee Curtis's character started noticing it. So it's like, that's what I'm saying. There's no explanation. It was just like, is that what happened in the scene when he was choking him? He was looking into his eyes. He like transferred some of his evilness. Like he possessed him a little bit. I don't know. So that was stupid. I didn't like that. Like, cause I want to see Michael. I'm not here to see this kid. And then the kills was whack. Like Halloween Kills was kind of stupid. I didn't really like the plot of that. But what saved the movie to make it entertaining was the kills was like graphic. They were over the top. Like Michael was like messing people up, like big time, like overkill, big time messing people up. So it was kind of like, and that was my worry with this movie. I'm like, dang, they threw everything in the kitchen sink at us with the second one. Like, how do you top that? And they didn't. The kills in this movie are mediocre. There's a couple of kills where, you know, I was like, okay, you gave us a little something. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. There was one funny kill, had me hollering. I'm not going to speak on that. I'm not going to explain any of the kills. Just know most of the kills was like the typical slasher kills, like regular. And that was my fear because like I said, they have Michael messing people up so bad in the second movie that it was literally like, how are you going to top that? And my fears came true. They couldn't. The kills in this movie was mediocre. There was like 2 kills where I was like, okay. All right, I wasn't expecting that. I like that kill. Other than that, kills were trash overall. The plot was dumb. It was stupid. I didn't like it at all. This transfer of power. I got a new protege. Hey guys, meet my little meanie-me. Meet my little Michael Myers. He's going to take over the kills for me. Like, nah, I didn't like that. Movie was stupid. I was actually looking, for the first time in a long time, I was actually looking at the clock on my phone, wishing for the movie to hurry to be over. Because I was like, yeah, I don't want to watch this no more. This movie's trash. So, with that being said, on the Kaiba scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give this movie a 4, man. I don't think I ever rated a movie that low in the history of the Kaiba show. But today, Halloween Ends is getting a 4. You got to pay me to watch this movie again. Out of this new trilogy, I will never watch Halloween Ends ever again in life. I'd rather watch the second one, and if I remember correctly, the story was dumb with that too. There was certain stuff with the story I didn't like, but at least the kills were very entertaining. And I'll definitely rather watch the first one. So this one is the definition that the threequel was bad. Like, you know how most trilogy, the third one is usually the worst one in the franchise. I'm telling you right now, Halloween Ends is the worst one in this new trilogy. And I'm glad it ends tonight. So don't waste your time. Don't see it in matinee. Don't see it in IMAX. Don't buy it on Blu-ray, DVD when it comes out. It's not worth it. You want to see how horrible this movie is? You can check it out when it comes out on TV. But for me, I was disappointed. I was disappointed big time. I just once he started getting bullied by seniors, like 17-year-olds, that took me out. I'm like, a grown man? I can understand one scene fine. You want him to get bullied by some marching band kids at the gas station? Okay. But then as the movie progressed and every time he comes across these kids, they got the balls to get out the car and mess with him. I'm like, what world? What, like, when, as a grown man, when you gonna be like, wait a minute, I'm letting 17-year-olds punk me? Oh, heck no. Like I said, I don't care if I was the nerdiest of the nerds. There's no way I'm gonna let some kids punk me like I'm back in high school. I'm done, folks. You guys know the drill, man. If you want to see more, if you like what you see and you want to see more, please hit the subscribe button. After doing that, hit the bell button so you get notified every time I upload a movie review. And please, leave a comment at the bottom. Let me know what you thought of Halloween Kills. This movie was trash. Hit that like button. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.